Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Floppa Friday, and welcome to episode 2 of Caracal Computing. It's been a while since the last episode, and I assure you that I've been hard at work the entire time. One critically important feature which I had put off until now was a proper level editor. I want the players to be able to easily design and share levels, so a graphical level editor was necessary. Additionally, before creating the editor, I had been editing the level data by manually modifying an array of bytes in a source file. Needless to say, creating a level editor would save me a tremendous amount of time in the long run. Here's the level editor in its current unfinished state. The number keys are used to select the block type. The player can toggle physics on and off, so they can move around freely while building, and then test the structures that they have built. The editor outputs a binary file. After renaming the file to whatever you want, simply copy it into the appropriate resource folder. Upon starting the game, it will give you the option to load any of the levels that you have added to the level folder. Click any of the listed level files and you are instantly dropped into the game. Now that we're actually in the game, you might notice that things look a little different from the first video. Previously, I was using very basic directional lighting, but I decided it felt too flat, like it failed to provide a good sense of depth. To remedy this, I rewrote the rendering code to add shadow mapping. This works by rendering the scene twice, first from the perspective of the light source, and then from the perspective of the player. The depth information from the first render pass is used by the fragment shader in the second render pass to decide whether or not a fragment is in shadow. I could go into a lot more depth talking about shadow mapping, so if anyone is interested in that, I'll gladly make a dedicated video on the topic. Anyways, I'm very happy with the aesthetic I have achieved. There are more cool lighting effects I could add in the future, and of course the users will be able to modify the included shaders, but for now I'm content with moving on to other areas of the project. So, where do we go from here? Now that the engine is mostly complete, the next items on the agenda are primarily gameplay focused. In its current state, the game looks nice, but it lacks a proper scoring and progression system, so that will be my focus for the immediate future. Other tasks include making a menu for the player to modify in-game settings and enabling rendering at a lower resolution than the window resolution. That's all I've got for today. Until next time, this has been Caracal Computing. Thanks for watching.